Oh, hi. I'm just scanning the knife again. Me? I'm fine. I'm working. So yeah, I'm alright. Burnout. Good one. You really want to know how I feel? I want to burn the North Woods to the ground. Then when there isn't a twig or weed left, I'll flambe that dryad like a fancy cake. Did I ever tell you about Alden, my great-grandfather? Evil is one word for it. He was a terrible force of nature. I always wondered what made him that way. What made him decide that turning villages of people to ash was a good idea? He lived a long, long time. Long even for a mage, but he was still human. Maybe he suffered one loss too many. Will that be me one day? I don't know. They don't because they can't. They don't have a mage's power. I do. I've lost a lot of people in my life. I thought I'd come to terms with it, but it never gets easier. Jesus, I'm making this all about me, aren't I? Poor Mandana. Let's talk about something else. Oh, you saw that, huh? Well, no point in denying it. What? Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Well, maybe it is kind of like that. It's complicated. Well, maybe not that complicated. Just leave it, okay? Uh-huh, sure.
She just needs time. Seems easy enough to give it to her.
Yeah, well, I feel for her, I really do. But the whole operation was dumb from the start.
That's hardly fair. I mean, I didn't know Kalash well, but he seemed to know what was what.
He was cocky. He should have brought us along. We could have helped.
How? She couldn't be killed. Not in the normal way.
You can't know that for sure. I'm just saying, numbers. We could have made a difference.
Maybe, but wondering what if is like growing an orchard in the desert.
You mean fruitless?
Yeah. My old sponsor used to say that.
Jesus. Remind me to never quit drinking. Anyway, what now? We having a briefing or what? You sure that's a good idea? You're the one who... Well, never mind. You do what you think is best.
We'll be here. Just call us when it's time.
It is strange. Father did not speak much, and yet this room feels so silent without him. I do not blame you. I see the truth of it, as Father knew I would. His sacrifice saved us. He saved the Unavowed, perhaps the city, even still. Knowing that does little to make me feel better. Getting to know my father would not have been easy, even if he lived. Ajin's mind is a maze, twisted and complex. Father was no different. Even I had difficulty understanding his thoughts. I suppose I am too human. I cannot deny it. What you saw is true. Yes, although not in the way you imagine. Eli and I are... it is so difficult to describe feelings when one is forced to speak the truth. Feelings are so messy and complicated. Once in a while, we crave simplicity. Eli and I give that to each other, once in a while. And last night, I needed simplicity. Please, let us speak no more of this. The oncoming darkness still approaches, regardless of my personal tragedy. If the Unavowed has need of me, I will be here. It is literally the least I can do. Yes, it is time.
You doing all right?
As well as can be expected. Thank you. I have not lost sight of our goal. The demon still eludes us.
But we've got a name now, right? What'd you say it was? Mel something.
Mel Carissa.
Great. That's something. So what's our play?
I do not know. Father never did write any rules of succession. There was never a need.
Does it matter? I mean, I know I haven't been here long, but we're a team, right? We each bring something different to the group. None of us are better than the rest. It's worked fine so far. Why change that?
Truly spoken. And I agree. A leader will surface if and when we need one. Until then, we have work to do.
I was hoping you'd ask that. We got lucky last time. The demon's energy signature had degraded so badly, it was hard to pinpoint where it had been. But this time, I had its name. That made the scan 10 times more precise.
So you found more locations?
Better. I pinpointed the point of most activity. The demon went all over the city, but there's one place it kept returning to again and again. I was even able to get an exact address.
And that place is...
300 Henderson Avenue, on Staten Island.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me!
Does that address mean something to you?
Really? The place where you got possessed?
And where I got friggin' shot.
Indeed. It does seem remarkably risky.
Look, I might not know a lot about demons, but the whole returning to the scene of the crime thing, it's bullshit. It never actually happens. So what the hell is going on?
It is not a name I have heard of before.
I did some scrying last night. From the bits I've been able to pick up, the name Mel Caressa is associated with knowledge.
Knowledge? What does that mean?
I'm as lost as you are. The scry's still ongoing. Hopefully it can tell us more.
Sure. Ready when you are. But if you get possessed again, I'm shooting you first this time.
Indeed. It is time we take the fight to the enemy. We are ready to depart when you are.
Lead the way.
This will be an adjustment. That is certain.
Vicky, KK can see you staring, you know.
Crap. Sorry, kid.
Vicky, you're still doing it.
Well, tell her to quit bouncing around like that. It's distracting.
You can tell her yourself, you know. She's right there.
Hey, KK, can you stop bobbing up and down, please?
She said no.
Yeah, I guess that.
No, not now. Maybe later.
Huh?
Not you. KK keeps asking to see that movie. Squirrel Team 13, Squirrels in London.
They're still making those? I saw the first with my brother Mitch when I was like 10. We made our dad play the theme song in the car for months.
Great. You had to mention the theme song. Now she's gonna be singing it all day.
Sorry. Jesus, this place. You know, the cops around here might have treated me like last week's trash, but they did their job. They went over this place with a fine-tooth comb. Twice. You really think we can find something they didn't? Don't answer that.
The portal is sealed. We are safe, for now.
A portal? Like the one the General came out of?
Yes, but portals like this take tremendous will and energy to create.
So what created this one?
That is a very good question. We should explore the area. What did you find?
Some handwritten notes. Looks like a journal.
Answer honestly. Does that resemble your handwriting? Then we now know for certain your demon was here.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. Read the thing.
A fossil of a djinn?
Come on, let's keep reading.
This is madness. The demon was creating spiritual unrest, filling the city with supernatural energy. This would explain why we have been so busy in recent months. This demon has certainly been busy. So the demon created a pocket realm. That must be where it went.
You mean through that portal over there?
No, it is beyond my power. There are bonds of energy holding the portal closed. I can sense them. And the bonds have frayed.
Frayed?
Yes, and quite recently too.
Wait, this is because of us, isn't it? We're fixing all the stuff the demon screwed up. There's less mojo to hold this thing closed?
Indeed.
Just like police work, you pound enough pavement, something eventually shakes loose.
There were 3 more neighborhoods listed in those notes.
Yeah, Chinatown, Wall Street, and Prospect Park. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get the hell out of here. Damn it!
What? Is everything okay?
Just check the score. The Yanks are down 1 in the 6th inning against the Sox, so no.
You're a baseball fan?
Have you met a Cop family? The order of religions is Catholic, football, baseball.
I used to take my kids to games in the summertime, back when the Mets were worth rooting for.
Sorry, that was when again?
Ouch. This place takes me back. Remember St. Patty's Day, 1982?
I wish I did not. There are still days my bottle smells like angry leprechaun.
Well, we had to put them somewhere. What can I do you for? Gosh, so many memories of this place from back in the day. It's hard to choose just one. Matinee shows at the Kingway, summers at Brighton Beach. Heck, you could buy pickles right out of the barrel on any street corner. They cost a nickel, and they were delicious. And fireworks every Tuesday at Coney. Can't forget that. No, can't forget that. Did I? Huh, sorry about that. Just old history. I met my wife at the Coney Island fireworks. We went every week that summer. Forget it. It was literally a lifetime ago. Let's keep moving. Right behind you.
What say you? You may find it strange. When I think of this neighborhood, I am reminded of cows. Yes, cows. And sheep and horses. This area was pasture long ago. Hundreds of acres of it. A dangerous place for a young girl to run and play. My father forbade me to come here. So naturally, I came whenever I could. Then, of course, the war happened. The Revolutionary War. This area was home to the bloodiest battle of them all. Gunpowder smoke from cannons and muskets filled the air. Trenches crisscrossed the land. History says the American forces were driven off, but they do not mention the cows. I miss them terribly. Yes, I believe we will.
I'm sorry about Kalash. For what it's worth, I miss him too.
He died as he lived, defending this city.
Come on, he was your father. It's okay to mourn him.
I have shed enough tears. I will finish what he started.
Well, I've got your back. You know that.
I know it, and I am grateful for it.
Good evening to you. You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help. Yes, it's quite obvious from the look of it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stop to talk to an old man at the side of the road. Nobody with a destination in mind would do that.
That was well deduced.
No, I just read people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose. Me? Oh, I was a painter. The past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has long since left me. So now I sit here and talk to fine folks like you. Pleasure. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates. For you, perhaps, I'm quite cozy here. And you meet the most interesting people in the rain. Folks like yourself, for example. I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you. But if you'd like to stop a while and talk, I wouldn't say no.
Got some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh? Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
Jesus, Chipman. Wasn't for me, you wouldn't sell anything. Evening, folks. I know. Chipman's got the art bug. Guess you gotta know your market. The food's still the best, though. Can't argue with quality. I just wish he'd, focus. Best in the city. Try him. Seriously. Chipman's an artist. A real one. Rainbows or no rainbows. Not that anyone would know it. The guy knows nothing about promoting himself. Stay dry out there.
Huh? Oh, hey, you want something? I'm kind of busy. I'm fine. Why does everybody keep asking me that?
Hey, Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine. Sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
I get it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys? I'm fine. I'm working. What else can a guy want? Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay? Take it or leave it. Sure, here you go. That'll be $5. Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it. Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine. Sure, bye.
What say you? Prospect Park is nearby. It has been some time since I was inside. I look forward to seeing it again. Yes, I believe we will.
Colored bagels, flavored bagels, scooped out bagels with weird filling. Whatever happened to just buying a plain old bagel?
They smelled delicious.
That's totally besides the point.
Eli, I must apologize to you.
Huh? What for?
My father's passing. I am having difficulty processing it.
You don't need to apologize for that.
No, that is not it. Half a century ago, your daughters also lost their father. It was necessary, but I did not show much sympathy. I know better now. I am sorry, Eli. More than I can possibly say.
It was what it was. I never blamed you for that.
I traveled up the mountain of glass to the man who looks down upon high. But he sent me away, he gave me a pass. So now I drink coffee and sigh. I saw a pink dog by the side of the road. He looked up and gave me a wink. Then I helplessly watched as I saw him explode. I may have been dreaming, I think. The colors, green, blue, and red, all mixed up within the same pot. I lifted it up and poured it on my head. Pleasant feeling? I think not. Over the sea, I flew to the girl with the golden drum. She could not help me, I knew. But flying is just so much fun. One fine day, I went to town, but I didn't stay, 'cause I ripped my gown. Over and under the seagull went, searching for its next meal. It closed its eyes for just a moment, then it crashed, into a seal? I traveled up the mountain of glass to the man who looks down upon high. But he sent me away, he gave me a pass. So now I drink coffee and sigh. I saw a pink dog. Do you mind? Can't you see I'm... Wait, Mondana? Is that you?
Yes?
Wow, it's been a while, huh?
I am unsure. Do I know you?
Yeah. Don't you remember Havana, 1592?
I must be G-eyed. Calliope?
That's me.
You seem changed.
Yeah, you could say that. I'm gonna sit down. Come join me. We've got like a billion things to catch up on.
That was unexpected. No, she is most definitely not. She is a muse.
Really? I've read lots of stories, but never actually met one.
Muses are ancient creatures. They can tap into the creation energy of the universe. Very dangerous when summoned. But Calliope seems different. Changed. Not quite herself. I am eager to speak with her again.
I still can't believe it. Of all the times, of all the places. You still with the Unavowed?
Yes, it is good to see you again.
Right back at you. You haven't changed a bit.
That may be, but you have.
Yeah, you could say that. I lost my power.
Really?
Yup. Poof. Gone. I'm not a muse anymore.
How did that happen?
Some lady took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino. They draw these little heart shapes with the milk. It's amazing. Are you kidding? Back in Havana, she saved the entire colony.
All I did was cut a painting in half.
Yeah, a cursed painting. One that I inspired the artist to paint.
That was not your fault, Calliope.
Tell that to the soldiers who went insane after looking at it. The creative force is powerful when used by people who don't understand it. I'm glad I'm done with it. It's open mic night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local art scenes. This is my way of giving back. Giving back to the creative force, trying to balance the scales. I'm not really good at it, but the point is to try. And freeform poetry is fun. Hiya, I'm Calliope, although I mostly go by Callie these days. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems. For some reason, fewer people come here than they used to, so I have the place to myself.
What say you? That is a difficult question to answer truthfully. I knew her for a time, and we were close for a time. I remember her being distant and sad, and often quite brilliant. I am glad she found happiness. Yes, I believe we will.
What can I do you for? You ever go to Prospect Park? The entrance is around here somewhere. I wonder if the band shell is still standing. I used to take the family to concerts there back in the day. Right behind you.
How odd. Calliope seemed so joyful.
And this is a problem?
It is not a problem. It is merely different. She does not act like the Calliope I knew.
It's been centuries, Mundana. People change.
Perhaps, but still, it is good to see her again. I would highly suggest not climbing the drain pipe. Perhaps I could be of use instead? A bracing climb, but I am unsure of the purpose.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't. Junie, answer the lady.
Hi. I don't know. It's not finished yet. I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that?
I want to focus, please. No, this is better.
Better?
Yes. Just 5 more minutes. Bye.
Hey, nice to see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight. That does make you crazy in my book. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw. She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Ain't that the truth? A boss who makes you do overtime and doesn't pay you.
See, this guy gets it. You have kids?
Oh, yeah. 2 girls. Grown now.
2 bosses, huh? Must have been rough.
It had its moments.
Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no when she screams all night, so I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Nobody else is gonna.
She's a lucky little girl. You're a good mother.
Darn right I am. It's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
Yeah, like that'll work.
I know, right? A pen and paper would be, logical.
And kids always listen to logic.
Don't get me started. Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein. See you around. If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free.
You have called and I have answered. But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you. Help me? I don't understand. I don't require anything. Now what do you want? What do you mean? Stay back.
Was that? Yes. That was Calliope. It could be no one else.
The lady from the poetry club? They sound like different people.
I am positive. It was Calliope. The way she used to be. You have recovered? Good. Let us move forward. The leather appears burnt. Quite severely.
Oh, burnt. Is that all? What can I do you for? I'll do my best. What did you have in mind? Sure, let's take a look. This looks like a sketchbook. Whoever this belonged to, they drew the same two people over and over again.
Two people?
A woman and a child. I think it's the same pair we saw outside the park.
I see. I only hope the artist's intentions were benign.
Don't you think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes. Hey. It was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire. Well, it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement. You know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands. You have this book?
Well, no. Not exactly. But we've seen it.
Who gave it to you?
I, don't know his name exactly.
Then I, don't know what you're talking about. See you around.
Bye.
Good evening to you. You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I've not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of that, let me tell you.
You got any more of those raspberry ones, Chipman?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
Best donuts in the city, this guy. Evening, folks. Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on, too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning. Pretty sure. Forensics checked it all out. He set the fire himself. Of course, now it makes the guy some kind of local folk hero.
Folk hero?
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut. I don't know, what else could it be? This frickin' neighborhood. Draws them in like flies and honey.
Draws what in?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about. You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. There was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice. So he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all over the neighborhood. Sorry, but why are you so interested? Case. You stand an island, huh? Well, you need to go through official channels if you want more info. Sorry. A beat cop like me could get into trouble if I spilled. And?
We thought maybe you could use it?
First of all, it's not my case. And second, I'm not in the habit of accepting evidence from strangers. So, thanks, but no thanks. Stay dry out there.
What? What can I do for you? Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. Sure, bye.
What say you? Climbing that drain pipe took some effort. I hate to think it was wasted. Yes, I believe we will.
What can I do you for? A shame Mundana didn't find anything up on that ledge. I would have bet money something was up there. Right behind you.
On closer inspection, there is a small crack in the wall here. The hand of the angel, indeed. On closer inspection, the hand... This should prove useful. It appears to be some sort of jewelry in the form of a horse.
over the sea, I flew, to the girl with the golden drum. She could not help me, I knew. But flying is just so much fun. One fine day, I went to town. Hey, just a sec. Hey, I didn't notice this before, but are you a fire mage?
Yeah? Why?
I knew it. You ever hear of Alden? He was a fire mage too.
Yeah, I heard of him. He was my great-grandfather.
Oh, you look exactly like him. I hope you are nicer than he was.
I'd like to think I am.
Oh, phew. Was gonna say, because he was kinda evil-ish, you know?
Yeah, I know.
What's up? Not personally, but I was summoned by the survivor of a village he destroyed. He wanted to write of his experience, as a warning to others. But he was scared. He couldn't muster up the inspiration to start writing.
And you helped with that?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda?
He kept reliving the murder of his family over and over in his mind, and in the end, he threw himself into the sea.
Jesus.
It happens. The creative force can destroy some people. I'm glad I'm done with it. I saw it, so full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail. Yeah, Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
I thought you lost your powers.
So, if you lost the ability to fight, you'd still know how to fight, right?
That is true.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice. Anything that was created by anybody else, it leaves an imprint. I can still see them. That's horrible. What is this feeling? Am I sick or sad, depressed? This is new. I don't like feeling like this. Don't ask me about that again. You did? You don't look like the lady I met. She was about your height, had your hair color, and had kind of your build. But nope, definitely wasn't you.
She is wearing a veil, Calliope. If you cannot see past it, then you really are mundane.
Yep, I'm mundane as mud. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank. For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I can inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I kinda like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am. Nope, please stop asking that. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
What say you? According to the notes, spreading spiritual discord appears to be its primary motivation. The power of a muse is pure creative energy. I can think of fewer sources of discord than that. This locket must belong to someone. I suggest we find out who. Yes, I believe we will.
What can I do you for? Well, yeah. I did tell you about the hunters, right? The hunters getting wind that I'm still alive is the last thing I need. It wanted to create spiritual havoc, to unleash energy in order to feed off it. Seems to me a direct line to the creative force is a great way of doing that. I wonder who that locket belongs to. Right behind you.
take a picture of this to show your dad.
No, it's not right yet. Just 5 more minutes.
Okay, for real this time. Hey. Nobody did, right? It was all staged as some kind of statement. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Never seen it before.
That is a falsehood. Your initials are inscribed on the charm.
You calling me a liar?
Yes.
Sweetie, Mama's gonna step over there for a minute. You stay here, okay? Shit, god damn it.
Hey, you alright?
Do I look alright? Take that stupid thing back to him. I don't want it. I don't want him.
You misunderstand. He did not give this to us. It was hidden, enshrined, one might say.
Enshrined? Of course it fucking was. Nobody does creepy like Amos Fennel. Does he worship it? Pray to it?
We honestly don't know. We just know something weird is going on. And your friend might be in the center of it.
He scares me. He's not right in the head. To be honest, I think he's the guy who burned himself in the park.
You do?
I didn't think it was real. It was easy to pretend it wasn't, but it's a pure Amos Fennel move. It's exactly like him to do something like that. No, to make a big idiotic statement and scare the hell out of me at the same time. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
I know it's hard, especially in front of the kid, but we need to know everything you can tell us.
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us, and then he started getting obsessive.
Obsessive? Not in a devoted husband and father way, I imagine.
No. He started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
Teacher?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block. Amos was fine before he started taking lessons with him. I mean, how crazy is it to draw obsessively and never stop for a break? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like him. Well, if you'll excuse me. Could you leave us alone, please? Leave her alone!
Good evening to you. Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left. But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent. I heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating. A curious choice of words.
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know. As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is. Amos Fennel. No, doesn't ring a bell.
He's the guy who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him. Student? I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
May Stein. She used to date Amos.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
That's right.
Aha, now I remember. Amos, huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me. What is there to tell? Like many young artists, he was struggling, trying to find inspiration. So he would come and speak to me. He spoke about his lover. He was quite smitten. I encouraged him to channel that love. We later spoke about his heartbreak after they separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some good.
I know what fire can do to people. There's nothing good about it.
He channeled his feelings into a work of art. How many can say the same? I call that a triumph. This neighborhood needs more of that. Well, what would you call it?
The man was obviously disturbed. Nobody in their right mind would do something like that.
I would hardly consider it a call for celebration.
Perhaps you were both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people, and the art of Amos spoke louder than most. I know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school. She's shown me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage her. You mean Clay Chipman? I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. But as I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you. Anyone who chooses to speak with me, I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat. For what reason? I have no statement to make. As I've stated, my muse has long since departed.
So I says to him, "You're blocking traffic. Go painting somewhere else." Needed 3 guys to pull him off the street. He finished painting in a cell. And you haven't heard a thing I said.
What? You lost your cell?
No. Evening, folks. Stay dry out there.
What? I mean, what can I do for you? Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine. Sure, bye.
What say you? I have been thinking of Calliope. She seems happy, but looks thin. I hope she is not ill. Yes, I believe we will.
What can I do you for? I don't think Callie is as airheaded as she appears. She's an ancient muse. She's gotta know something that can help us. Right behind you.
Over and under the seagull went. Hey, just a sec. What's up? Nope. Please stop asking that. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems. Ooh, was this made by Clay Chipman? I've been meaning to go to his shop. May I? Oh my god, this is so good. Excuse me. That was strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
Are you positive? We watched him bake it.
No, his hands made it, but the process, it was inspired by me. That's impossible. I did, and I've never met the guy, but that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
So your power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No, muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power. Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway. Yup, sucks to be them. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
What? I mean, what can I do for you? I don't know, it just came to me. You experience food with more than just taste, you know. It's important to be aware of that. It just is, okay? You don't have to get it, just enjoy it. No? I mean, maybe, who knows? You can get inspired by lots of things subconsciously.
Let me guess, the blue and red lox and chive cream cheese bagel was inspired by me.
Sure, whatever. Sure, bye.
Evening, folks. Stay dry out there.
Good evening to you. What?
I should have seen it. We all should have seen it.
What are you talking about?
This neighborhood, all the extreme bursts of creativity, it all centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse has left.
Of course you don't have a muse. You are a muse.
Are you insane? Or am I? I want to say a rational one. But since when do I trade in reality?
I ask myself that every day.
But perhaps we should discuss this off the street.
Yes, of course. Please, come in. You must be soaking. Well, here we are. Is something the matter? Some 30-odd years. Why?
30 years? This place doesn't look terribly lived in.
I admit, as I've gotten older, I've enjoyed life's little pleasures less and less. So I've sold a few things. Things that I no longer need.
Yes. A muse can inspire art, but cannot appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
Don't worry. We can fix this. It's kind of our thing.
Wait, do you want to cure me? So you are making the decision for me. How magnanimous. Have you considered I don't want to be a part of this plan? Sure, I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food. But giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that gives me immense satisfaction.
Amos killed himself. June and Clay are working themselves to death. Whatever power you have, it's out of control.
Their deaths carry more meaning than their lives ever will. For years, I've seen the city turn its collective back on the art community, replacing us with bland corporate chains. Now we can reverse it. Go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it? I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you. I have a simple question for you. May I ask it? I've connected you to the creative energy of the universe. I think I always knew it was there, but I'm more aware of it now, thanks to you. Now, may I ask you my question? I'm here. I'm part of the creative force that surrounds you. Now please, I've answered your question. Will you answer mine? Thank you. My question is simple. What are you feeling right now? Yes, you do seem slightly tetchy. Could I ask why? I'm sorry. You've suffered much, gone through so many changes. It must be difficult to make sense of it all. Anger can be a powerful source of energy, but you need to channel it. You cannot let it control you. You must dig deep, connect with it, bring it to the surface. This is the power of the creative force. It's the greatest gift we as humans are given, but it must be used. If ignored, it could do unimaginable harm.
Split. Everything is split. The truth is, I do not know. Must I know everything? These two worlds cannot connect. So much empty space between them. So much. Where do I go?
His eyes are on me. His eyes are always on me. I can't. I'm a monster, aren't I? I won't. I can't. Not him. It's not right. Such a thing should stay with you forever. Was it blue? Or was it brown? I'm me, you know. I can't lose that. I'm me, you know. I can't lose that.
You don't understand. I almost had it perfect.
You almost had yourself dead, you idiot. Oh, it's you. You probably shouldn't be in here. I think this place is gonna be closed for the foreseeable future.
Closed? No, you can't do that!
Chipman's finally lost it. I should have seen it. You know a guy for years. You should know when something's wrong.
Nothing was wrong. Everything was so right.
You cut open your wrist and you were bleeding into your mixing bowl.
I needed to put more of myself into my work. It was the only way.
I just don't have an answer to that, Clay. I don't. You think so? God, I hope you're right. He needs help. Help that I can't give him.
So you're sending me to the mental ward?
Only for 72 hours. That's what the law will let me do.
I thought you were my friend.
I am, Clay. I am. Look, you'd better go. This isn't gonna be pretty.
Get him to let me go, please!
Hey, I appreciate the company, but you really need to leave. Don't make me get official on you.
Junie, sweetie, you've worn that chalk down to a nub.
No, I can do it.
I think it's time we...
I can do it!
Okay, you can do it. Just be careful. Sorry, this isn't a good time. I don't know. It's Amos. It's Amos all over again. He infected her. Somehow. Christ, what are we gonna do? Junie! Come on, sweetheart.
Leave me alone.
Stop bothering me. Just leave us alone.
Oh, it's you. Sorry if I don't get up. I'm a little out of breath. Me? I'm fine. Just a little winded is all. By the way, where's Mandana and the fire mage? I thought you Unavowed types worked in a team. Whammied. I like that word. Wait, why did you summon a muse in the first place? He forced the creative energy on you? That's insane. You're lucky to be alive. You can't just force someone to create. You have to be ready. If not, you'll burn out. Your friends, where are they? A trance? That can't be good. Take me to them. Come on, they need our help. Mandana? Mandana! I've never seen the Muse's power abused like this. Stanley Bates has no idea what he is doing. The creative energy, her mind is overflowing with it. She's going to die, and soon. No, the painting is a symptom, not the source. She's buried deep, struggling to connect with a deeper part of herself, one that she can express through art. Kinda sorta, only this is more direct and harmful. The subject has to be willing. They have to be ready to confront whatever is inside. Your friends aren't, and unless we help them with that, they will die. Me? No, my power is gone. Can't do much. I'm a bit useless here, but you're kinda not. You Unavowed guys, you have a link, right? Something connecting you? You can use that. Try and connect to your friend. See if you can help. It shouldn't be hard. Mandana is in a heightened mental state at the moment. Connecting to her mind won't be hard if you focus. Just touch her on the head and, well, think about her. Your friend is going to be vulnerable, scared, confused. So, be gentle. Good luck.
Oi, girl. A bit. Ah, sham that is. Time swallowed me. Got me beat like. Happens to us all like, if you don't be dog wild. Acting the maggot you are. Don't be having a lash off with me. Me baby's getting beat like. Danger! Ech, cheek. Take that back or I'll claim you. Mandana's a solid she-devil like her mam. She's just a bit banjax like. Ain't doing a gatch, I'll tell you that for a sack of poppies. You think you're champagne? I get the young one to see the light. She's just lost her sea legs like. Just needs a push. Why then?
I am immortal, like a djinn. I abhor falsehood, like a djinn. I feel love as humans do. I bleed as humans do. Djinn and human. I discard one for the other as it suits me, donning them like costumes. But which one is me? Do I follow my mother or my father? Because it gives me pain. Torn between two worlds, the uncertainty of where I belong, it hurts. It does not matter.
Perhaps you can talk some sense into my daughter? Good to see me. I'm not actually here. You know this. I'm not real. A djinn is incapable of lying, even in this place. I know who I am. I know what I am. It is time Mandana did the same. She merely needs to make a choice. I am sure she will make the right one. I am here to remind my daughter who she is. A djinn of the old kingdom, and a servant of the Unavowed, like her father. Help? No. This is a choice she must make on her own. Farewell.
Father or mother, to which world do I belong? I cannot stomach the presence of other djinn. So cold, so calculating, so proud of their wordplay. The other djinn children would tell riddles. I would escape into the forest to run and jump, alone. Father tried to understand. He tried to help, but he could not. How could he? Yes, I seem human. I have thoughts and emotions that seem human. I have shared laughter with human friends, gained knowledge from human teachers, shared hearts with human lovers. They all grow old. They all die. None of them understand. Even Mother. I can never be one of them. Not entirely. There will always be distance. It does not matter.
Oi, girl. Distance. That's an awful thing to say, like. She'd not know the arse end of a blade if it weren't for me. You think you're champagne? I get the young one to see the light. She's just lost her sea legs, like. Just needs a push. Why then?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into my daughter? She is torn between two worlds. I understand this. Her human side made her less prone to introspection, made her impatient, hot-headed. Her spiritual side enhanced her physical body, making her quicker, stronger. Together, it was a lethal combination. So it was up to me to channel her, hone her into a force for good instead of destruction. I did the best I could. What father could do more? Farewell.
Father, or mother, to which world do I belong? Yes, Father always told me such. Being part human, I cared too deeply. I needed direction. Father and the Unavowed provided that. Yes, Mother taught me how to fight, just like her. Although, if I am honest, I was better than her. Not that I would show it in front of her crew. She would have gone mad as a box of frogs. Something new? Whatever do you mean? Could it be, without both sides, human and Jinn, I would not be myself? If I were not human, I would not care enough to join the fight. But if I were not Jinn, I would not be strong enough to fight in the first place. Not in any way that matters. I am both, and yet neither. Something new. A new path entirely. Something new from both worlds. What happened? Where is Stan Bates?
He whammied you.
Whammied?
Doesn't matter. Are you okay?
I feel good. Exhausted. But good. I think I need to sit down. Just for a few minutes. Father, Mother, thank you.
Come on, they need our help.
You can't hear her. Why should you? I can barely hear her myself. Soon I won't be able to hear her at all. I can't forget. I can't forget. If I forget that, I lose everything. Forget what I am. Forget that I'm human. My wife, Donna. You've seen her picture. It's in my lab. The picture, it helps, but it's not enough. It's old, it's grainy, it's black and white. It's been over 60 years. I'm forgetting. Her eyes. I don't remember the color of her eyes. You don't have a family, do you? You wouldn't ask that if you did. Do you know what family does? It makes you better. It makes you want to do better. Everything I did, everything I was, I do because of them. Once I forget her eyes, then I forget her face, then I forget Gloria and Julie. Then I'll forget myself. I'll forget I ever cared about anyone. And when there's nothing left, I become him. Yes, I mean Alden. I'm not gonna turn into that. I'd rather die. If I can't remember her eyes, I should die. Why can't I remember? Well, what are you saying? That her eyes don't matter? You're right. The eyes are just the surface, aren't they? The eyes are the window to the soul, so it said. And that, I remember. Her light, so warm, so bright, all for me. So fierce, so protective. The way she'd gaze over our children. The connection she shared with them. Like a secret only they knew. One color doesn't do it justice. Huh? What just happened?
Hey, you did it!
Did what? That eye. It's everything. You could get lost in it. Sorry. My head, it's...
I thought I heard you up here. What happened?
I was just asking the same thing.
Stan Bates hit you both with a creative force. It almost killed you. See? Not such a long story.
He used creative energy on a fire mage? I could have burned the whole block down!
But it was worth it, wouldn't you say? Do you see it now? Do you see what I can offer? This whole neighborhood, the whole world. No, I know precisely what I'm doing. I get it now. You and your friends, you just received a deep, clear understanding of your deepest selves.
You're swinging the creative force around like a sledgehammer. You could have killed them.
Nothing great is achieved without risk.
Oh my god, my power's in the hands of a total idiot. Seriously, you all need to kill him. Kill him now before he kills someone else.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me.
I agree, he should be stopped. But killed? Is that really necessary?
We do not have the resources to restrain a muse. Pragmatism is called for here.
This is insanity. Don't I have a say in this? I've been given this tremendous gift, and you don't want it to be used. I don't understand.
No duh you don't understand, that's the problem.
If I used my gift improperly, then I'm sorry. I can learn.
It's too late for that. So, how is this going to go? No, I can't.
You are not lying, are you?
Nope.
I'm not so old that I can't be taught.
I'm not being cute. I really can't. Creative energy runs on instinct, emotion, feelings. Can't teach that.
You must have learned somehow, didn't you?
I was given the power at a young age. I grew up with it. You didn't. So, I'm sorry, it can't be done.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Callie, this power came from you, right? It's part of you.
Yeah, so?
So you should be able to pull it back into yourself, if you focus hard enough.
You think if I wanted that, I wouldn't have done it already? Thanks, no, I'm happy the way I am.
As am I. You can't give me such a gift and then take it away.
I won't do it. No. I'm happy. For the first time in thousands of years, you can't make me go back. You can't. Yes, I would. I would let him die 100 times. Does that make me an awful person? I don't care.
Calliope, this is quite selfish.
I don't care. I don't want to go back. I have more books to read, and food to eat, and films to see, and songs to sing, and I just need more time. Please.
Until today, I didn't even know I had this power, let alone that I was killing people. Perhaps forcing it on you three was wrong. I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing.
And how many are going to die before you figure it out?
I will try not to let that happen. Let me live, and I'll try. That I promise you.
Stan, we're trying to avoid killing you. Please work with us.
The truth, Stan Bates, and no lies.
I meant what I said. I will try not to let that happen again.
Trust. Yeah, we all deserve that. When I came into my power, I thought I was a monster. I was given a chance to prove otherwise. Maybe you deserve that chance too.
Trust is one thing. Blind faith is another. You are a danger, Stan Bates. This much is certain. My friend chooses to trust you. Abuse that trust, and it will end badly for you.
You're just going to stand back and leave him like this? You know what? I don't even care. I'm a mundane human now. This is none of my business. Good luck, Stan Bates. You're gonna need it.